5 minutes late, which was not what I was hoping to be today, but here we are. Uh, I like that I get to apologize immediately instead of having a timer. Basically, it's funny because like most of the streams I get here before like a 10-minute timer would go. But I mean, it seems to work for some people. It works for a lot of my friends, and that's good too. Uh, I don't know. I've just always heard that like if you're not doing something on stream, why would people wait? But you're not likely to get a bunch of people who are new at the start of the stream. So if you're setting up, I guess it does make sense. But I just like to go right into it. Uh, anyway, OMG streamer, hi. Yeah, I'm here today. Where's my hands? I did not plug those in. Actually, I've been a little all over the place today. I kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'll be right there after my computer updates." I said that on my Twitter. What's it called? My Discord. Uh, because for some reason when I restarted like with not much time to spare, and I was like, "It's fine, it'll work." Not realizing that like sometimes Windows just decides that this is a good time for an update, even if I just want to restart because I just had Vegas running and I don't want to keep Vegas running. Uh, because of all the memory leaks, I need to like restart. And that's so I just need to be able to free up like most of my RAM again, basically. And there's nothing really wrong with that. I like to think I'm right in every single way, because I am beautiful in every single way. Yeah, so it took a little bit of time, and then I was like, "Damn, this is taking forever." And then I was like, "Okay, it's fine, it's fine." And then I launched up OBS, and then OBS was like, "Do you want to update?" Because I guess once you update Windows, everything's like, "Oh, you're on the new update. Now we can finally update you." And I thought I clicked no, but I must have hit yes, and then it started updating, and I'm like, "I can't do this." And I just thought it would be quick because, like, it's OBS. It usually is. It was faster than the Windows update, but it was really funny to just go, I'm not gonna say anything about it because I'm not gonna like type in Discord and it'll be done by the time I typed. It wasn't that fast. Anyway, hi PP. Yeah, dog. Dog. I am dog. Sorry, which way do my hands move? Wait a minute. My hands are not mirrored, but my face is mirrored. That's weird as hell. Can I fix that? I guess I'll do that another time. I like that I've never updated the blink since I fixed that about a week ago as well. Which hates you and never lets you share your watch streak. Well, just like put a number in chat, and we can celebrate it as your watch streak. I think that's a good idea. Just put a number in chat, and I'll be like, "Oh, cool watch streak." Yeah, you could just lie. It's that easy. That's fine. 10. Whoa! Hey, it's cool. We're getting a streamer, the stream watching streak, from support orc for 10 streams. Wow, thank you for that. I love that I tried to be like an awkward streamer, and then it just turned into like I kind of just do this anytime anyone gives me alert. Anyway, I'm the awkward streamer. That'd be such a good username. Bestie, it's 10, I swear. I don't care if it's not. I'm celebrating it as if it's 10. The only person you're lying to if it's not is yourself. Like, was no problem with that. Cool, Twitch recap badge, by the way. Um, yeah. You know what? I could bake it in. No, I don't need to. Maybe. Or I could find a color that no one is. That's a good idea. Sorry, I'm just trying to. I've been trying to edit some of the VODs down, and I edited. I've been doing this really cool thing of just going through and watching it at 3 times speed on Twitch and marking down all of the. What do you mean 1 bit? What? This changes everything. What? You're not supposed to be able to do that. The bits are meant to be like the limit is like the maximum amount of bits, so people know not to spend bits. That's you can't be doing. You can't. No, stop it! Stop it! Did I turn it off because I updated the little thing over here? The damn thing that pops up, and I was like, you know what? Now that I have a good celebration, maybe I can accept money. But like now, I feel insane because I don't think I did that. Stop throwing pennies at me. They're sharp. Maybe I don't know. We run out of pennies, and by run out, I mean we're not making any more. Isn't that cool? Catching up to the rest of the world who don't care about it. But then again, like everyone else's pennies by comparison were worth like at least half as much. So if inflation was finally like it would finally get to the point where it would hit America. Everywhere else in the world, like Zimbabwe, is only worth half a dollar. Except that's not true. It's worth a much less amount than $1. Inflation mentioned. Yes, inflation mentioned. Yes. Just imagine me with the bottles of beer, and it's the Brazilian flag. It doesn't have to be the Brazilian flag for inflation, but let's just. Is there an inflation flag? Inflation stream? No. I don't have like the full body tracking for VR chat to do an inflation stream. If I hadn't stumbled over my words, that would have been actually a really good joke. Inflation variant of your model, just a head stuck on a sphere. No, we can't. We can't. We can't. We can't. People always get mad at me whenever we bring up vor. After the stream, I'm like, why did you? They're like, why did you talk about vor? And I'm like, I didn't mean to. Do it. It'd be so funny. I can't do it. Channel points to inflate you. I can't. I've opened up a can of worms by allowing festive TF into the stream, I guess. Dear TF for Christmas. And that's a can of worms I can't close back up, apparently. This was a bad idea. I thought it was funny. I saw that one piece of fetish art that was like on the normie side of the internet, and I was like, this is definitely a furry's like real like commission that they made because like they're into it. But it's just I thought it was funny. I thought it was funny, and now I'm being destroyed. They're going to inflate me. They're going to inflate. They're doing this to me tomorrow. No. That can make a kind of vor animation. No, I don't want to do vor! Sorry. I'm losing my mind. You can't. I got the most chaotic people in chat to be no. Look, I think I've told you. I don't know if I've mentioned it on stream. Actually, I think I've mentioned that I'm not into vor, but I think I've mentioned that like I don't hate bigger guys, obviously, but when I see like a fat fur, I'm like, yeah, he's kind of cute, whatever. Like he's doing his own thing. But if I ever see like a hand, like a paw pushing out, like if I see closer and I'm like, there's a paw pushing out of that, I'm like, oh, scroll on by. We're not DNI that one. We're not interacting with that one. Woo. That's just how I feel. Anyway. Neither are you, it's still funny. I don't know, I feel like it's stolen valor then, at least, right? Vor DNI. No, look. You're allowed to do what you want on your own time, but when you're here in my stream chat, you can't be telling me how cool would it be if you ate a guy. Like, that's criminal. If I said I love doing that, I'd probably get got for, like, cannibalism. You're being charged with vor. I don't know. Oh, Realtor's here as well. It's only gonna get worse. Sorry. Hi, everyone. I shouldn't be mean to everyone in chat. Hi, Realtor. It's nice to see you. Vor, but it's just someone misunderstanding what, you are a damn snack means. Whoa. Also, almost typed that in Justin's void chat. Oh, because he's not streaming. It'd be so funny to accidentally type something about vor into Justin's stream. Realtor, yeah, exactly. You sell me a house or something, but also I can't really buy one. What did I say? Realtor funny? Realtor, realtor. I don't know, whatever. It's the same word twice. Okay. All right, we're back to normal. Not even a word. Well, realtor or realtor. Which one's not real? Anyway, we're just chatting because, like, yeah. I hope you like the stream title. No one ever seems to catch it. Why am I so old now? I'm so old. I might need to get myself a drink or something. That's crazy. Why am I so old? Realtors aren't real. They can't hurt you. That's true. Yeah, your name isn't a word, I guess. We can make it a word. Didn't, like, Merriam-Webster say that the new word of the year is I actually don't know what it is. But, like, when they say it was something that's not a word, but now it is, I guess, because like, that's just how that works. Every year they, like, go, like, "Oh, skibbity's the new word of the year," and it's like, "Okay, alright. If you say so. Thanks for trying to stay relevant, Merriam-Webster." My kid got their learner's permit today. You're old. Oh, yeah, no, that's old. That's old level right now. Snudgely's not in the stream today. I'm gonna dox him. He told me that he wouldn't be able to watch the stream today, and then he said maybe he might be able to show up towards the end. He said that he's getting his license, so, like, go. That's probably good information that I'm doxing him about. Uh, that's pretty cool. We love to see the gays, actually getting their licenses because I don't know what it was. I think it's maybe only the millennials, maybe Gen Z's, like, actually getting their driver's license, but the gay millennials were refusing to drive, basically. Or maybe it was the same with Gen X. Ah, no, it wasn't the same with Gen X. Didn't know gay furries could drive? Yeah, they can. I hope he visits so that, like, he can just, like, turn on his headlights and I can just stare at him or something. That'd be kinda cool. Deer in headlights moment. Put realtor in the ground, yeah. Got ourselves a breeder over here. What the hell? That's an insane thing to say, but also, I guess, I don't know. I feel like half the people in chat and me, half the usual people in chat, maybe more, it's the end of our lineage. It's the end of our Oh, hey! It worked! 10 stream streak for support orc over here. This is the real, like, why doesn't that come up? That should be, like, a thing, maybe? I don't know. I feel like yeah, no, I guess if I had too many viewers, if I was a real streamer, that would get really annoying. If everyone had, like, a stream streak every 5 streams, and then you'd have to cut, like, the audience, divide it by 5, and then yeah, if you had, like, a real streamer, you'd have, like, 200 people, doing that a day, basically. But having a breeding king it does often result in kids. I've known a lot of people who I say not a lot of people, but I've known a lot of people who are parents of people I know, and then like, I learned that, "Oh, you have 6, uh you have 6, siblings?" And then that's when you have to hit them with, like, "I know what your mother was into," or father, whichever one, really. After your 2nd kid, you got a vasectomy. I think that's respectable. Like, 2 kids is, like, that's enough to cover, like, the genetic debt of being born, I guess. I don't know. The genetic debt. It's like how, let's consider life like an illness, a disease. That's like how, uh, if you have a disease, you need to limit, the amount of people you can spread it to. I don't know, y'all went through a pandemic at one point, so you know what I mean. Like, you, so if, 2 people make 2 kids, that's 1 kid each, so we're just kinda, like, floating, you know? We're not creating more, more vectors for infection. When I don't know what streamer is saying for real. I'm just comparing life to disease in a weird way. But, like, if you have, uh, a kid, I guess that's your own genetic debt, but I'm assuming, uh, realtor had, like, someone else involved in that. I guess there was no real, like I would assume there isn't, like I don't wanna say immaculate conception at play. What do we call it if it's a guy that's doing it? Um, just maculate. Anyway, I know that, Isaac goes with, Cambrian conception because that's, like, I don't know, the demonic and, it means and it's connected to, like, uh, evolution, I guess. I don't know because it's Cambrian. Uh, and we all know evolution is demonic because it suggests that creationism is false, which is a heresy. Like we can't be that's that kind of heretic behavior. We can't be accepting that here, especially when the title of the stream is Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell, Jingle Bell Rock. Anyway, I hope y'all are enjoying the stream for some reason. You can creation on my nuts till I ism. Okay, no. Yep. That's that's the stream. It's not the stream. It's not the full stream. We're not done. I hope that everyone's doing great. Anyway, how's everyone doing? He been on my nether till I Scrooge? No. Sorry, I read that as if that was in chat, and then it wasn't in chat. It's crazy how we got it right the first time, though. Like all of the subsequent versions of that have been just as not good, actually, as the original. But yeah, like it's probably responsible to get a vasectomy. Guy who looks like this talking about be responsible, get a vasectomy. Have your pets, like, neutered and spayed or whatever. And by your pets, I mean, like, your own, balls, your own genitals, I don't know, whatever. We're all having a good time here, that's what's really important. I'm, like, playing, like, the cogs are turning in my head, and I'm, like, trying to, like, 5D chess, like, a conversation that's related to this, and I'm like, would it go too far? Would it suggest something else? And the fact that my brain can even think of it, it's like, okay, let's skip over that. You don't want kids, but I have considered selling your spooge for some cash. Is it worth anything? No, not to be rude. that was there's no real way for that not to sound rude, huh? Anyway. Look, it's not look, they be asking for like you know Harvard graduates at this point, you know what I mean? Like, to know that you're actually worth something, like your DNA is worth something because, like, you come from money, which means that you would be good at making money and you would become a millionaire if you were dropped off in, like, if a billionaire was dropped off in a third world country, by the end of the year, he'd be a millionaire, you know what I mean? Anyway. Is it worth it? No. Hi, Snudgely. It's nice to see you. We kind of just started stream 20 minutes ago. I was late. I had a lot of updates on my computer that went through, which I wasn't expecting. It still really does kind of suck that when I restarted, it was like, oh, this is the perfect time for us to install a Windows update. It's like, no, I'm restarting with like 3 minutes on the clock. Bestie, you can't do this. But now I know to like restart my computer before I do like pretty much any of the other chores. I feel like If I'm not gonna use my computer, it should be off to begin with, I guess, but, like, it was sleeping, so it's like, it doesn't feel like it's on, but I guess I gotta just restart it straight away. I gotta scroll up because chat went really quickly when I said that. Watching The Price is Right with your partner who is into pet play. You hear that, kitten? They told me I need to have you spayed. Whoa, girl! I guess, I guess, like, I mean, if it puts you in the mood, I don't know. I'm happy for people to enjoy themselves. Let people enjoy themselves, but not too much because then it leads to Clear Obscure Expedition 33 winning every single category at the Game Awards. Yeah, Snudgely, I kinda doxed you. I mean, I might have said that, like, you were doing some, like, driving lessons or something, or get I don't remember exactly. I could have to go back and check our conversation to really understand, what you were doing. A gay furry that can drive. There's, like, 3, uh, near impossible. E33 hate in the stream today. Yeah, because it's not a good game. Obviously. As someone who has never played it, it's not a good game. Like, look, it doesn't look good. It looks like an Unreal Engine game with Unreal Engine basic lighting. And, like, I should know, half the games I play are, like, on the stream are, like, Unreal Engine, like, basic lighting. Like, they don't change the lighting engine at all, you know? And the other half are Unity default, lighting, so I know these things. I just feel like if it's gonna win best art direction, they should actually do something rather than use the default settings in the engine. I need to know that I hate is that it's a French JRPG and they all dressed up as mimes. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing the mimes come up to the come up to bat basically. And I it triggered something in me. I was like, "No, I can't have all these mimes here." Anyway, have you missed Bandle yet? Snudgely coming in with the 20 stream streak. You're gonna make so many points if you keep that streak up. That's crazy. You're gonna delete my OnlyFans in no time. You haven't missed the Bandle. We've just been talking. I just kind of like talking. I'm a just chatting streamer now. People can't stop me. 20 is so much more than 10. Yeah. You should have lied and said it was more than 10, clearly. Also, it would have been really funny if you lied and said it was more than 10 and then the streak shows up like 5 minutes later that actually goes through. That would have just been a good bit. Anyway, just not to tell you how to use your stream streaks or whatever because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I know that I try not to lose some of my stream streaks from my friends, but then like Joey streamed for the first time in 2 weeks after like getting uh his heat back on Friday, and I was streaming and I didn't think to just like turn on his stream as well, which would have been nice, I guess, to show that I care. But whatever, I guess I'm just a mean little guy. But yeah, so that streak's gone, which is fine. So I hate Joey. Yeah, well, look, of course I hate him. He I don't hate him, no. But, like, I don't know, I was about to say something about, like, we don't get to play games with him because his wife is over now. His wife is visiting. We love both Joey and Ro, don't we, folks? We love them, don't we, folks? Sorry, I can't. The Donald Trump impression is not gonna last because, like, at the start of the year, I was like, "This is a funny bit," and, like, at the end of the year, it's like, it's so Jover, like, the world is ending. Like, it's so bad, like, it's this bad. Number 1 Joey hater right here. We love Joey! I made 2 of his, shorts that have gone up. Because I was like, "This is a fun bit," and I thought I could make you a short out of it. I'm a friend! Friend of the stream, Joey Fatone. We love him. Anyway, I say we like we're a I love how like, I was born for royalty. No, because I love apparently I use the royal we all the time, let's be honest. And I guess that's what makes me such a good streamer with, like, 3 viewers, is that I'll always be saying "we," uh, so it's like it feels so inclusive, like we're like a unit. We're all one guy. Jingle bell rock, paper, scissors. That one slipped under the radar because I didn't understand what that meant. Not gonna lie, every time you do that impersonation, the cursor hovers over the X, and I have to really convince myself not to click it. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, look, it's easy for me because I don't have to deal with any of the consequences of him being the president of Earth, you know what I mean? But, like, everyone else, they kinda do. Every time I do the Trump impression, that resets my timer that's, like, 5 years again because I can't visit the US with, my social medias being me doing a Trump impression that's not like, they're not gonna let me in. Every time I do it, it's another 5 years, timer resets. You say "we" because you're including all the people you've eaten. I haven't eaten anyone! Deers are like, uh, herbivores, right? I don't know. This is where I find out they're like omnivores and they would eat you. Like, I mean reindeer, which actually reindeer might because they're bigger, they probably have a better chance at being like omnivores, I guess. Anyway, I'm not like a animal scientist. I'm not no biologist. Damn, I'm just thinking about it, and there was a time when I was like, I could go to school for like biology. I could not have made it through it. Like I liked biology because it was the easiest class in school because like all you had to do Uh, because it was like psychology. All you had to do was, like, remember the things that other people had, discovered, essentially, and then that was the test. But I hated science. I hated the, like, practical side of science. So, like, at least it wasn't physics where I'd have to go and do, like, a like, an experiment or something and then write about it. It's like, leave me let me just sit at the desk and write or whatever, or think about it because I don't wanna do things. I just wanna, like, let me leave me the theoretical side of it and let me be good at that, and that's it. And that's why, biology was better because, they didn't really have a lot of things that you could do for, like, a like a I don't know, a practical, like, like a experiment like that. Sometimes you would dissect something, but that's about it. Like, that's like, I had to save that for like once a year because like they didn't have a lot of animals for you to dissect. They didn't have a lot of animal pieces for you to dissect. So like it wouldn't happen very often or nothing. Game deers is pretty good too. But I think what really sold me on not going to college was one, like I didn't want to have any debt over my head for something that I knew that, like, I was just gonna do out of, like, I don't know what to do next. This is what apparently you do next. And I just really didn't wanna have debt for something that I was just gonna do out of obligation instead of like, I'd wanna find out what I wanna do first instead. So I went into, like, doing music a lot, and I guess I'm here now. The guy that's, like, really into, like, STEM, going like, "Yeah, like, I'm good at this stuff, but, like, what do I really wanna do because I don't wanna be in debt after I finish school." And now I'm doing whatever this is, exactly. That guy goes, "Yeah, get into music and, the comedy, essentially." Ah, 'cause, like, I feel like I was good at music. I mean, I feel like I probably still am. People will try to convince me I still am, and that's fine. I don't mind. But, it's just one of those things where it's, like, hard to, like, do music as a career, in any capacity if you're not willing to leave the house. I mean, I guess it's actually easier if you're, like, really successful already at it, because you could just, like, record albums in your home studio. But, you know, uh, being shy of being like Taylor Swift and coming from like billionaire money, that's not really an option. Uh, at least as good at music as Taylor Swift. Crazy that we like converged on Taylor Swift there. Kill this guy. I'm killing him. Stop typing in chat. I gotta copy paste their name. It's also really hard to see their name because they're blue on black. It's probably like it's probably their plan. Kill them. Yeah, everyone else is yellow. Get a room or whatever. Get like we hate blue here. We don't hate blue. Oh, they were yellow for you? Okay. I don't know why they're like a deep blue for me. But yeah, that shade of blue on black is really difficult for me to read. Um so I had to copy paste. Was teal for you? Well, that'd be nice. That would have been nice. Am I colorblind? No, it's blue. I get the joke now. I love that I get to scream before I figure out the joke, and I go, "I'm making a fool of myself." Yeah, I think the final nail in the coffin, other than like money, was like, do I really want to go into science? Because like the Big Bang Theory is like really big right now, and like I hate the idea of like going into like theoretical sciences because like that's literally what the main character of the Big Bang Theory did, and it's like I don't want to be that. That's disgusting. No, like, I'm sorry, Jim Parsons, you're probably a great person, but you sure knew how to play a character that made me not wanna watch the TV when it came on. Which is, like, good because, like, he was supposed to be, like, difficult. I think that was, like, kind of the point, but it's just, like, there's a point where I can't do it. Like, I'm not I'm not God's strongest soldier. I'm not out here willing to watch just anything. I'm sure if you watch enough of it, he becomes endearing in a way, but, like, not for me. That was a difficult one. Uh, Not to be rude to, like, the people who started in The Big Bang Theory because, like, they're all rich now and they can, like they don't need to do anything else with their lives if they don't want to. They got enough money to, like, coast forever, and their children and their children's children, probably not Jim Parsons because I doubt that, like, he's gonna have children, but you know what I mean. Uh Damn, streamer just fully admitting to hating autistic characters. You don't wanna know the half of it. Sorry. You don't no, it's not. It's that he's not autistic. It's that he, uh, it's when we had a time like, the early 2000s to even the 2010s was a time of, like, we're finally getting, like, real quote unquote autistic representation and it's not accidental as in like people don't know the people they're writing have autism because they're just writing like they're using inspiration their inspiration is someone they knew that was autistic but when we were trying to go for autistic representation we went insano mode and then we end up with Sheldon Cooper in the Big Bang Theory and it's like no one is like this, no one is this bad. Like there's low functioning autism. Uh and yeah, people need help, of course. But there's also showing him as like a high functioning autistic who also can't do anything if you think about it. So he's not really a good example of uh what autism is. He's just kind of like he was when autism representation just was the super genius who didn't know anything about social cues, like, couldn't function in society. And I think that did more damage to, like, autistic representation than anything else, but, like, that's just my opinion. Uh, I think that's probably, like, a subject that's close to the actor's heart probably because, like, I can't really tell you that he seems like a guy who isn't, autistic as well, you know? Feel like he's on the spectrum somewhere, and that's fine too. I sure hope I sorry, just looking over at my manager going like, "I sure hope I said enough to, like, pull back from the cliff that I was facing after that one." Oof, alright. Make sure, yep, like, the producers got the thumbs up saying that we can continue. Okay, good, alright, I'm not fired. I have shut chat up, though. That's not a good look. I've attacked everyone's darling. Everyone loved The Big Bang Theory, actually, it turns out. I might be the only person that didn't like it, which makes sense because, like, it went on so long. Uh, it had a spinoff that went on so long, and now it has a spinoff of the spinoff. You're busy making mac and cheese. No, it's fine. It's fine. You do you. I'm using the silence to bounce off of in my own way. I might. You always hated the show. That's fair. That makes me feel a little bit better. Like I'm not out here alone on an island and everyone's just watching me dig my own grave from afar. Uh, Making homemade mac and cheese. I hope it goes well. I hope it's nice. You know what's always good? Microwave mac and cheese. The one that like tastes like death. The one that actually is just like, yeah, this food will sustain you, but at what cost? Uh, but at what cost? And the answer is it's weeks off of your life at least. Probably. Let streamer dog? Let streamer dig the hole deeper. Sorry, I thought you were saying streamer dog because, like, I kinda am a streamer dog if you think about it. I usually try not to, like, make fun of people for, typoing in chat, and I try to read, like, based on context, but, like, the there's context for dog as well. So that's that one I can't be held accountable for my words. Uh I might look a little less dog recently, but I'm sure we'll get back to that. I don't know, it's weird because, we're at, like, what, the 15th? Halfway through December, and I'm like, "I don't know when I should stop this." I guess, like, Christmas. Like, after that, it should be, like, done, I guess. And I'm like, "I've made it this far into the month. I feel like it would be weird to drop the act as we get close to Christmas, you know? It kinda doesn't make as much sense now. Like, I've come this far, I feel like I'm committed to going, like, the 12 days of Christmas as well. Like, I can't stop in the middle of 12 days. That's like the advent leading up to it, you know? Anyway. Do people still get those, like, chocolate advent calendars? Is that a thing you still get for your children, or are people too poor these days to, like, enjoy these little things in life that that probably still cost too much and are just a way for, like, companies to, like, grab at your extra $5 during the holiday season? Your ex got them for your kids this year? Okay, I'm glad they still exist because, like, as a child, that's probably exciting way to count down the days, just a little bit of, like, something to look forward to each day as you look forward to Christmas. That's kinda fun. I don't know. It really depends on your opinion on them, of course, but, like, if you got them, it's cool to enjoy it. I'm so scared to look at that Wikipedia link. I know it's not for me, but I'm trying to read it. Yep, alright. while we go dogging, true. Damn, I've been here for an hour, and by that I mean I was 25 minutes late, so it's been half an hour basically. Uh, my Vimeo's probably went up. I didn't have videos set to go up today because, like, I'd run out of, like, ones that I planned, like, that far in advance. Not that I had a lot that far in advance. I was basically setting 7 to go up each week on the VODs channel and then doing it every day individually for the other one. Uh, and then it completely ran out with both today. Well, I guess one of them ran out, and I was supposed to put a bunch up yesterday, but I was doing other work, so I had to do that before stream as well, which probably was why I was 3 minutes late to like restart my computer because I was going to restart it, and then I was like, oh, I have to do this thing, and then I did that for like an extra 15 minutes. Did you miss Bandle? No, you didn't. I'm actually thinking about starting that up now. I was just hoping to like talk through me doing all of the settings and not bring attention to it. But like if you're gonna bring attention to it, then that doesn't mean I did it. So that's probably like good. That probably is like a good thing for me. So it's Bandle app, huh? Through Firefox. Okay. No thanks. Send me into the corner where I belong for this one. I love the way that I've set up Bandle because it's like the perfect thing to like. I don't cover anything with my UI elements. I wish every video game could be have the important parts in the middle section here like Bandle. It doesn't really make sense now, does it? Anyway, 1991, 662. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. There's there's a lot going on in 1991. A lot of bands from the 80s not realizing that they're not the new sound. They were still there. There's like U2 was probably around as well, which doesn't make much sense because like they were never really the sound at any point. Not to be rude, but that's kind of a rude thing to say. Um, yeah, let's give it a go. Put me in, coach. Not according to Apple Music. Yeah, they thought it was the sound. They just thought it would always be U2. It's giving people are gonna be mad at me for this one, but it's giving either the Red Hot Chili Peppers or Nirvana, which are two bands that I'm like, if you like, you strip them back to their bass, you strip them back to the drum lines, and they sound very similar. And it's like before 1995 too, so you know that there's a chance that they were actually making music. Nirvana, that is. Because like I'm almost getting the was it Smells Like Teen Spirit. But I know that the drums are a little different, unless they're not going for like the start where they have the drums build up, which I feel like would be the most recognizable part. And the guitar line that's played by that one shovel in the meme. Y'all remember Vine? I don't know if that was a Vine. That wasn't a Vine. Yeah, but if I had to choose a band out of the two, it'd probably be I'm kind of going more Nirvana than I am Red Hot Chili Peppers here. So let's take a look at their catalog here. Nirvana. It's not heart-shaped box. It's possible that it smells like Teen Spirit. Like, that's a possibility. The couple that I don't really think I know what they sound like, but I'm actually starting to think it's one of the two big ones. One of the two big ones that aren't heart-shaped box, because that might be the second biggest one there. Or lithium, I guess. But I don't think this is lithium. I think this is either Smells Like Teen Spirit or Come As You Are. So let's take another listen back. Let's go. As you are, as I want you to. Oh yeah, no, that's actually what it is. Come as you are. Well, I didn't actually try the other one, but I feel more like this is it. Okay. It's crazy because like my plan was to like go through the kind of like do the voice line in my head of both, but then when this one just clicked, I'm like, no, I don't need to. 6% on that. I feel like that's a pretty easy. I mean, if not, you're at least getting Nirvana out of the drums on that. But yeah, the drum lines, I mean, for a lot of Nirvana is kind of similar, but like they're not all this fast, obviously. So, "Come As You Are" or "Smells Like Teen Spirit" is kind of this pace. So let's go. Let's play some of these bonus rounds. I don't have a gun. Isn't it just that twice? Yeah. No, I don't have a gun. Yeah, it's good because like it rhymes because it's the same. The same. Well, there's like all of these rhymes, so I think maybe they're taking that into account. Ever since maybe they are listening to me. Oh my god, it's actually really funny to see, uh, uh to see some of these guys. Like I wasn't expecting to see Guns N' Roses, but I'm also I guess I wasn't really expecting to see. This is AC/DC, right? The one guy, he's just AC/DC. He's just AC/DC from AC/DC. Uh, Anyway, and obviously it's not gonna be these guys because I mean, obviously we know the answer. But if we had to like look and go, "Oh, we know it's not you." And like even if we had like no idea what was going on between these two, we know that a few of them look a little too old to have ever been Kurt Cobain, you know what I mean? Uh so it really is the one option. That's crazy. Did you know how much AC/DC looks like Donald Trump? It's crazy. Uh, but I guess that's why they put these two together because they have a similar sound, which is why they took Axl Rose to be their new frontman after I guess the last frontman for AC/DC decided to give up on them because like they hate each other or whatever. I don't know what's going on there really. I could be saying some really offensive things. It could be that he died, and I don't think he died. I would have heard something about it, you know? Maybe he died. But yeah, it's actually funny because like in the '90s, I'm thinking it could be any band. It could be like ones that don't realize that they're not a part of the sound anymore. And I was kind of thinking about Guns N' Roses or even Bon Jovi because they have a fair amount of overlap still. I would say Guns N' Roses has like a better sound though. They're not as safe as Bon Jovi's. They play it safe all the time and play the same song over and over again. I get that uh, Guns N' Roses have a lot of covers as well, so they know what are good songs, at least, I guess. What'll resonate with people. Uh, but like Slash, like the guitarist, you kind of have to give it to him because he does a lot of good he does a lot of good work on that thing as opposed to whoever the guitarist of like the lead guitarist of Bon Jovi is. Because I know John does like some uh backing or like second chair or like rhythm guitar parts that are just like strumming, and it's not like he's not playing uh finger style like specific like notes because like it's easier to play chords than it is to play uh the melody itself on a guitar. So I guess that's why like the lead singer will often not be doing like the lead guitar. But I don't really know all the other members of Bon Jovi. Uh, yeah, so let's just pick the right answer and move on. I guess that's all I have to say about that. The front person of this band. Oh, I don't know. I'm glad that we did have Axl Rose up there. That's probably good, right? Anyway, it's Kurt Cobain. Unless they like got someone new to replace him at this point. I mean, it's a bit late to replace him. I don't think it would have worked. People would have been pretty upset. I don't know. Did they try? Did they ever try? I don't think they did. I feel like I would have heard about it if they did, but like I kind of want to ask because I'm like, I'm not, I wasn't really the target audience for them at the time because I wasn't around. So I'm like, is there more I should know about them? Did they try to do it? And I don't think they did. I think it would have been probably they seem like the type of band that would have felt like it was disrespectful to try to continue on without him after everything. Um, yeah, I mean USA because it's one of those bands that like they were more likely to hit by being a US band. Like not to be rude, I think there's a chance that Nirvana could have been everything it was if it was like a band that was started in like the UK. But it's just a lot of bands are only bands that could be successful because they start in the US, and even the successful ones that are like, have a good following and probably have some decent music to them are all in the US anyway because that's where the hub of the music industry is. Like that's where we turned music into like the big capitalistic industry it is today, really. Grunge is very, very Pacific Northwest. Nirvana would have never been what they were without being from the US. Well, yeah, the sound wouldn't have been the same, I guess. But like my brain is going like, are they good enough to have even if they were still this sound? Like the experiment, the thought experiment in my head is that they are exactly the same in every way, which doesn't make sense uh, to begin with. But they would have because like I understand what grunge is, but I think there's enough of a punk scene in UK because there's a big punk scene. Like let's be real. That they could have I think they would have been popular because I'm sure they were popular anyway. So I'm just saying like if all else is equal, it wouldn't matter where they're from. I think they could have made it big with the sound that they are. But they not everything else would have been equal. But yeah, to start, it's like I know they're US because they sound like that, they look like that, they play like that. But yeah, I do tend to say like a lot of bands are only successful because they were American bands, and I think I a lot of people might hate that, but I just wanted to point out that maybe this one is one of the exceptions to that rule. Is that because there's good American bands, and then there's mediocre American bands that if another band that probably doesn't exist, you probably have never heard of from another country, uh, you know, somewhere in like Eastern Europe or something, or like I don't know, Eastern Europe, Western Asia. I think there's just people that we haven't discovered because they weren't uh, as available to like the the capitalism machine of the music industry. We can only discover what we have around us. What unique effect is created by Kurt Cobain's guitar in Nirvana's "Come as You Are" due to a specific pedal? I don't know. Probably the distortion. Were they the one that invented that? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Is it the overdrive? Girl, I don't know what overdrive versus distortion is in this regard. I'm not a true musician. I feel like distortion was first, so overdrive would come next. Okay, watery or echoey tone. Didn't know that it was watery or echoey. Didn't it kind of got lost on me in the song cuz like I've definitely heard it, but America is just very good at forcing other countries to wear our blue jeans and listen to our rock music. Yeah, and it works well for them, I guess. Uh, okay, so you give me 2 Bee Gees for 1991. I'm probably gonna have to say that's not true. Uh, Ram Jam, Black Betty. I'm pretty sure that's like 2001, maybe 1999, or even later in the 2000s, and I just don't realize it. Uh, so it has to be Nirvana's Lithium. Which album was the song released? Was this a Nevermind or was this In Utero? I don't really know. Is In Utero like real, or am I thinking of just like Nevermind? Am I confusing that and going like, were those two albums or were they just the one album? I don't want you to answer because I need to answer it for myself. Uh, I do think they're both separate ones. I think In Utero came after. I think In Utero was probably one that didn't do as well as Nevermind because Nevermind was their big one. And we know that this is the 1991 one, so this would have been the earlier one, and it just makes sense. I'm pretty sure it's from Nevermind. It shouldn't have taken me that long. It really shouldn't have, but that's fine. The song has a perceived BPM of 120. Okay. Has a similar tempo. I feel like Careless Whisper is slower. On the ground. So Where Is My Mind is similar, but I think it's also slower. Let me double check. Yeah, I think it's slower. Everything doesn't feel quite right here. Is it just telling me which one's the closest? Because if it's asking which one's the closest and not exact, then we might have a problem that I might not be able to do. Uh, Queen's always slower, but like, is this one of the songs that I don't realize has like a tempo, like a change in their tempo? It wouldn't be my first guess, but um, it's not that big a deal. So if I still think all of you are too slow, you might have No, that's the same tempo. I don't know what I'm thinking. Yeah, no, that's it. I think for a moment I was like, maybe it's too fast, but I think it's just because I didn't really refresh myself to the song. I just kind of went back to like because all the other ones are too slow, so my brain I was going a little slower probably. Drums, electric guitar, and bass. It's not like synth as well. I don't know. There's no synth to it. No. Is it not you? I'm really not doing so hot here. I think it's you. Yeah, all right. Cuz like every one of these I'm like except for you. You weren't close. So like you there's I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong song. I might just that might be why I couldn't get it. Is I might not be thinking of the right song for this one. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Um no, you sounded like you were right. Was that a oh, that wasn't a 9 out of 9 day. Which one did we get wrong? I don't even remember. Ah, right, Overdrive. Yeah, no, no one cares about that. It's not even real. All right. And we're about to get an ad, so I'm just gonna let it play, and then I know we'll work out what we're doing after this. That's actually perfect timing on the ad there. All right, take me here. Do we have any games to play? I did. Well, I said I did buy. Oh, I refreshed my Steam. I was supposed to buy the games that were in my cart before. Oh no, they're still in my cart. Any games here that I would play today? I only kind of have an hour and a half left of stream, so I don't want to like get into something that I feel like I would just get done. I guess I could try to finish um wall eating simulator. What is it? Drywall eating simulator. I think that's actually not a bad idea. Cause I was kind of starting today going like, I don't really want to play it. But like now I'm here and now I have like about how much time I think is left in the game. I'm like, you know what? That works. That's fine. I don't hate the game. I think that I had a little bit of a bad experience because I was going into it with a migraine last week. But I do wanna give it a go. Let's set ourselves to drywall eating simulator. One follower of that game. That's pretty cool. I wonder if the bits thing might be because they don't let you not accept bits anymore, essentially, by doing it. Maybe they don't let them. No, I mean, they would let that. Wouldn't they just take you to the new minimum? They'd probably want a lower minimum then. Because Twitch doesn't like not having money. But, like, still, I think it would. I don't know why it allowed bits through. I guess if you had above what you're allowed to set as the minimum, maybe they reset it to 1. I don't know. I'd have to look into this. Let's load up the game. Here, let me take us in. So, oh, okay, cool. Did we already talk with you? We did. Oh, but we didn't see what it said either, because... Oh, well, we still won't see what it says. Why is, Bandle still up? I don't know. It was closed, so it just kinda hung around for a bit. Probably because I closed it without actually having it, like, maximized anymore or whatever. Anyway, we're doing drywall. We're eating drywall now. I think this was the... the corporate offices now. Which honestly, I kind of thought the entire game took place in a corporate office where you were like done with your job and you just started eating the drywall. Like maybe this is where the sauce really is. We got the meat and the sauce right here. Hello, welcome to Psycho. Okay, hello, welcome to Psycho Corp. That shouldn't really surprise me because we saw that yesterday. By yesterday, I mean like last week. You can sign in at the AI terminal on the left. Ooh, I love that. This game hates AI for some reason. Just for being AI. Wait, what? That was at 0? I don't know, bro. That's weird. 1.7, how's that? This better? Kinda. AI terminal. Welcome to AI, I love you. This is so stupid. Sounds like you want me to help you with login, is that correct? Yeah, I'd say so. That's probably right. Logan, that's my mother's maiden name. Okay, alright. Didn't you already make that joke? I don't do jokes, I do comedy. Oh god. Oh no. We love to see a 23-year-old AI that decided to drop out of college because their parents forced them to do, like, I don't know, business because they're rich, and then go, I can find my own way as long as you keep giving me an allowance of $5,000 a month or something. And then they get like a place in New York and try to do comedy, and they're not good at it. They're not good at it. Please just let me do my job. I don't have eyes, whatever. You see it now? You don't have eyes. I don't know. Open the door! I'm closing a session. Young man, woman, / other. I'm gonna smash you. Whoa! Kind of violent, maybe kinky. Either way, that's against my programming, so I'll be resetting the session. Wait, no. Goodbye, I love you. Okay, well, we're just gonna make our own way. Getting kinda hungry, yeah? Hunger that only drywall can sate. Let me in. Let me eat all the drywall. I'm hungry for drywall. Hey, I made it in. Do I know you? They installed AI to run the elevators and they haven't been working in about a week. Well, okay. I've just been waiting here that long. No, it's fine. They actually consider AI mishaps overtime now, so I'm just waiting them out for a payday. Okay, good. That's nice. You know what? Maybe AI is the future. If you get paid more because of it. Can't even play these? That's so sad. I am so short, girl. I'm gonna lose my mind. I can't do this. Do I need to get mad at the AI again? Do we need to do another round? Hello. I thought AI sucks, but it told me that was wrong, and I believed it. It's kind of hard to think these days. Yeah, who needs to think for themselves anymore? I confused zoomies and zappers on my phone, and now I'm out, like, 10 grand. I meant to spend that much, I just don't know where the money ended up. Okay. I should make an app that just spends your money in a way that you get more of it back. It hurts so much because it sounds like such a stupid thing and it's an obvious joke. But it's like one of those things that it's like, there's people out here who are genuinely like this. Okay. Is this the guy that I need to talk to like lose my mind? Because like, I feel like it's happening. I feel like it's happening outside of the game. Maybe it was a bad idea to jump into this game last time with a migraine. A game that literally has all these characters say things designed to make you mad. It was probably killing me. I was probably like an hour away from like a full like... I was gonna have a real like aneurysm, guys. Alright. Am I hungry again? Let's go. We're hungry now. Yeah, that's an interesting choice. I had my medicine. I had my, the medicine. What's it called? I had my aspirin for it. So I thought I'd be fine. But I guess, like, my brain was having to work, like, the aspirin was having to work overtime for the new problems that I was getting from this all anyway. Okay, the stairs, finally. Oh, how mad do you think I'm gonna get just going up the stairs? No, we're not. Hello. Sorry, I'll be out here soon, just taking my daily dissociation break out here. Cool, good for you. What is my job? Well, to be fair, I don't really know what my job is, but I also don't know what the simulation we're in either, because we're in a simulation. Is this the same floor every single time? Is that lost on me? They won't let me have roof access. Okay. Let's start at the 4th floor. I love working on snake oil. Yeah, true. You so do. The simulation that makes you eat drywall. No, that's just a glitch. I'm finding ways through the game that the AI didn't expect. Why didn't Neo just eat drywall? Exactly. He would have made it out of the building if he ate the drywall instead of, like, I don't know, trying to walk across, like, the damn windows or whatever. Hey, you're from floor 2, right? Yeah. Listen, I'd love to move slightly to the side and give you clear access to this inconspicuous wall. But my caffeine intake is crazy low. Can you get me some coffee? I'm gonna kill him. You know what? What if we just, like, keep talking? What if we hate this guy forever? Yeah. Is this doing it? Is this really doing it? Can I get around? I can get around you, girl. Like, I don't need you. What's going on? Can I open the door? No, okay, well, let me in. Let me in, I don't care. And the Matrix sequel they made, more recently, terrible movie. I haven't seen it. I've only seen the first Matrix movie. I haven't seen any of its sequels at all. Because, like, I'm kind of like a purist when it comes to the Matrix, because after finally watching the first movie, I was like, the movie answers the entire movie. Like, there's nothing else. Like, there's no more questions that I need asked. It kind of, like, really did wrap everything up. It's like, spoilers for The Matrix, the movie that came out 25 years ago. But when he, like, reveals himself to be Jesus, and, like, he has all of the Jesus powers, you know, because he's the one, they kind of, like, that was it. That's all they needed. All of the Matrix movies you've seen are real good. That's fair. Well, like, to me, it's like, I don't see how you could like, there's no room for a sequel, because, like, he just shows you that he's, like, Jesus at the end of the movie. Like, he's Jesus, okay? And, like, if they slowly, like, if it turns out, like, he didn't have the Jesus powers, like, if he didn't quite have that unlocked yet, and there was, I mean, like, it kind of wouldn't make sense, because, like, the entire movie is, like, showing, like, is he or isn't he? And if he is, then the movie's gonna go well, and if he isn't, the movie's gonna go poorly. You know what I mean? It doesn't really make sense. So, like, they kind of, like, blew their entire, like, story load right away. And I think that's fine. Like, it was one good movie. Like, we didn't need to, like, I don't know what you do from there. Like, I guess you try to, like, go to the rest of the Resistance and then, like, make a bigger movie. But, like, the fact that we know that he's, like, AI Jesus, you know, he doesn't need to, like, we don't need anything else. Like, that's just it. Oh god, can I not get in there? He isn't AI Jesus. No, he is. He's not AI, but you know what I mean. I guess there's no reason for me to not break all the walls, then stop being hungry. And you know this if you watch the sequels. Like, look, I don't need to watch it, because, like, they answered all the questions. There's no other questions that need to be said. Can't believe they didn't crack Neo's egg in any of the movies. He's not... Okay, look, I understand that, like, a lot of people say that it's an allegory for being trans or whatever, and, like, good for them. But, like, I just didn't see it. I thought it was an allegory for being Jesus. You know what I mean? He's more like Moses. Okay. I don't know, he just seemed like... You know, modern day... I say modern, but, like... The late 90s... Because it takes place in 1999, right? But it came out in the year 2000. In the sense that it inherently influenced by the experience of two trans women, like, I guess, but, like, at the same time, it just seemed like a story, like, showing, like, oh, the main character is actually Jesus. You know what I mean? Laid off after 23 years of devoting my life to this company for what? For drywall. I don't know, it just seemed like... Jesus, it just seemed like he was the lion from, Narnia, you know what I mean? That's it. I guess he never really got to give himself, like, give his body up and, like, die for us, and then come back. I guess that's maybe the only way that you could, like, squeeze more story, is that, like, if, he, like, genuinely, died, in the real world, but also, like, came back somehow, because of his connection to, like, the Matrix itself. Crap all of you guys and the CEO especially. So true, bestie. Man, Narnia was something. It sure was, wasn't it? I didn't read the books. I watched one of the movies, and I just know, like, from being around, like, pop culture, the rest, and that's really enough for me. I really was, like, seeing red. Every time that I, had that effect last week when I was breaking down the walls and, like, immediately getting rid of it is because it was genuinely hurting my head and I didn't realize it that bad. You better watch yourself, Buster. Okay, we got an Nepo baby now. My mom is a CFO here, sorry. I gave her an extra line in her title. My mom is a CFO here. That's why I got this sweet-ass office. Okay. It's a sick gig. I just play games all day and hide out from the programmers. Honestly, programmers kind of like the worst thing to ever happen to society. Why isn't this making me mad? This should make me mad, right? Like the C.S. Lewis put, Tolkien in his story as a kind professor, and Tolkien put C.S. Lewis in his books as a long-winded tree who couldn't get to the point. So true. Alright, that's not doing nothing. I don't know. I feel like if anyone couldn't get to the point, it's like all of them anyway. Because isn't Lord of the Rings like 20,000 like pages long? Not really 20,000. But, like, it's 3 books because, like, we as a society have decided that it's better to sell them as 3 books after, like, the movies were split into 3 because, like, you couldn't make someone sit down for 10 hours to watch a single movie. And honestly, maybe this is the one time capitalism was right, because, like, you catch me not reading a book that goes on for, like, 500 years. Am I okay? I am okay. Look, I just think they're both really long stories. As someone who's never watched, Lord of the Rings or read Lord of the Rings, they were originally 3 2-part books. Okay. I don't know. So Lord of the Rings just seems like it's one story. I don't know much about the Lord of the Rings, other than, like, they have a ring, and then it drives you mad or something. That's what I know about it. And then they go on a quest to, like, destroy the ring because it sends you mad or something. I don't know. It is one story in the way that trilogies are one story, yes. I just never thought that there was, like, a place to cut it off, because it's like, they're there to do one mission, and the mission is to destroy the one ring. And how could you end the story, how could you end any of the books before that's done? That's like the quest that's laid out at the start. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Crap you, man, I was supposed to be the one helping the boss today. I don't understand at all why he asked you. I'm clearly the more superior worker in this company. Whatever, go bash your head against the wall and eat the pieces. So true. Okay. I just wanna, like, make sure I'm breaking everything out here. The streamer is clearly rage baiting. I don't... Look, I think the rage bait comes from I don't actually know a lot about Lord of the Rings, other than what's, like, in pop culture about it. And I think that's a perfectly fine way to experience it, in my opinion. I've never really seen the point of it. There's like a lot, I don't know, I guess it came from in school. All of like the really annoying kids were into it, so it's like, it can't be good. You know? Like, clear this crap out of here. I need to get to the back. But like, it's not, I don't know. Nothing against the story itself. I'm sure it's fine, like, it's, you know, it's lived as long as it has. People get mad at me because I don't like Lord of the Rings as a concept. Like, I don't know, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I can't force myself to like it. How do I do anything here? Oh, no. Okay, that doesn't do anything. It's the dislike of something I've never looked at. I didn't say, I guess I did dislike it, like, in school. Like, I disliked the idea of it, but, like, I'm just kinda, like, impartial now. These VTTV emotes where it's the frog walking out of chat and flipping the streamer off, that's you? Okay. That's fair. Look, I'm not supposed to, like, I can't like everything. There's just some things that, like, Lord of the Rings, the idea of it doesn't resonate with me. I'm not really, I don't want to say I don't like fantasy, because, like, I think I like low fantasy, but it has to be really low. It has to be, like, hidden world low fantasy. Walking through my office door without knocking is the kind of go-getter spirit we need around here. Anyway, I called you here because we need you to run the big presentation for this quarter. That's today. I don't like fantasy. You're a dog. That's not the same thing as fantasy. Like, just because I'm a guy that doesn't exist doesn't mean that I like a fantasy setting in... like, and specifically it would have to be, like, a high fantasy setting we're going with. I've already said I do enjoy low fantasy settings, where it takes place in the real world and it's like a hidden world kind of deal. That's my jam. I love that. But I just, you know, I don't really see... It's not relatable when it's in a world that's, like, too different from our own. Like, a world that doesn't... Like, I don't think that it needs to be in a world that exists. But, like, fantasy is already, like, all of these different races that are... I can't... Don't quote me on that, but, like, it's all these different races that aren't real, and like that's fine. And then, but then, I think it comes from like I've been on the internet too long, and people have all these different ideas of what a dwarf is versus what an elf is, whatever. And like I've played Skyrim before, and I've played like I've played Oblivion. I've touched Morrowind. And even I've played some of Arena. I haven't played Daggerfall, and like yeah, they're fun a little bit, but like the second you start like I don't know, really holding on to the setting and like the story, it like really falls apart. In that I don't know. It's just high fantasy doesn't really hook me in. I don't know. Despite the name, it's not that big a deal. You just have to report on our profits from this last quarter. Well, I guess we'll also want to know if there's any scandals or issues that could impact next quarter's profit. You also should make sure you have the name of our company and what we do just to cover all our bases. Bessie, the boss doesn't know what we do here. Or the name of the company. We'll be waiting for you in the conference room next door as soon as you're done writing this up. Okay, alright, whatever. Look, I'm not trying to be difficult. I just think it's weird to say that my opinion doesn't count because I'm a dog. Like, I'm a dog VTuber. Like, it's fine. I just don't see any reason why that has to be, like, fantasy. Like, because the fantasy setting is not the same thing as just things that aren't real. Because, like, there's things that aren't real in every kind of, story, you know? Like, there's, like, a certain level of, like, a suspension of disbelief at that point. But whatever. I'm kind of scared to try doing anything without asking AI if it's okay. Before AI, I used to do this with my mom, and now I stopped calling my mom. Yes! Don't call your mother! She doesn't want to hear from you! I never responded to my Zoomies invite. It's that new crypto app that lets you take bets on rideshare delivery drivers. I'm doing market research for my rideshare app for placing crypto bets on what you're delivering. My parents hate the idea. They're only giving me $50,000. Oh my god. Yeah, no, this hurts. Okay. This hurts. Hang on, I want to ask my AI assistant if it thinks you have a lower IQ than me. I don't really want to talk to lower Q havers. It's not economical. Oh god. Woof. It's crazy because the people who love IQ have low IQ. But you know what I mean? It's not true. Because like that would mean that I love IQ. Like, but it's always the people who it's always the dumbest people you know trying to reduce everything down to IQ. Burn the building down? Yeah, maybe. Help computer. Stop all the downloading. Yeah, I've watched those videos too. I mean... I guess my coworkers are just here for me to get mad at. Hi, any of you gonna get me mad? The guy that has $50,000 from their parents? I guess that's a pretty big deal. Right, bring that down. Alright. Anything else that needs to be broken? I don't know, you. This guy's like the real culprit. Is there anything else that's glowing? Nope. Okay. In here? Is there anything? There is, okay. I don't know. I guess we should go and try to break all the doors anyway. Is it weird that, like, the music is kind of giving, Danganronpa to me? But, like, Dangan Light? Is it weird? Did you say a little as in, like, it's kinda given you, or is it just a little weird that it's given me? Never seen Danganronpa? Yeah, that's fair. I've seen some of it. Both, okay. Both, neither, okay. Wow, I gotta break this thing. I almost left this one completely unbroken. What the hell is this for? There's like, what do you mean? Why do you have this space? There's no door to this space. You're welcome. Your office is bigger now. What am I supposed to do? I work on the second floor. This is the second floor. Do I turn on my own computer? Do I do the report? Why can't I get in here? Oh, actually, I did break that one down. But I can't do anything with it, what? Oh, am I supposed to break? Wait, can I break the supports as well, and I just have them... I think I can. Okay, alright. Are you gonna get me mad? Do you ever feel like you're just an NPC in a simulation that repeats the same dialogue over and over? It's not really doing me, huh? Okay. What about you? Did you catch the game? Did you catch the game? That's not getting me mad? I mean, it shouldn't, I guess. See that new app that does the thing? What's this? Coffee. Right. I'm supposed to take this to a guy. I mean, while we're here, we might as well do it. Is that you? Is that this one? I think it's up a level, okay. Yeah, it was at the top. This guy? This guy? Here's your coffee, sir. What? This tastes weird. Did you just pick up a random cup of coffee from the break room? The lighting in there makes the coffee a little nasty. I want coffee from a room with low lighting. This would get me mad. Light doesn't mean anything, bro. Oh. I guess I have to eat all of the drywall to be able to do that. Okay. Let me in. I'm just gonna keep going around, seeing if we can break some stuff. Can I break you? No? Okay. Go back to the break room anyway. This is such a good puzzle game. I don't know how to do anything. Oh, okay. How did I miss this? Thank you. Can't get in there. We can get in here. I really thought that maybe... If I... Oh! I don't know if I was supposed to be able to do that. Okay. This is good. Maybe. Is this my office? No, it's not, because we're not on the bottom floor. What was any of this supposed to do? Okay. You're open. You're kinda open. I don't know. I really don't know where I'm supposed to go in this game. I think I've kinda gone everywhere. Hey! What you guys doing? True. Oh my god, that's the same line again. That does get me mad. Next thing after AI. Thankfully, snake oil is pretty adaptable software. So true. Oh, this is the CFO. Young folk today got their head on backwards with AI. We're not building it because we believe in it. It's for all the money we're getting invested in us. Okay. It doesn't matter that it's not actually working. We just need enough cash that it doesn't matter. Things like this is why I can't wait for my Mars hab to get built. Okay, that's true. If I keep talking to you, will I get mad again? It's like, that's the idea. Okay. Okay, alright, like evil. No, I guess I didn't open that one. Hello? What are you doing in here, sir? You seem kind of pissed off. True, I do. I forgot about that. Mechanic. I still wanna go upstairs with this anger, with this rage inside me. I think there's something up here. No, it was downstairs. That's where I wanted to go. Yeah, that's... Wait, did that blow? Oh, I could eat that, that's why. Something in there I can't get to. Right, and you still... you won't let me destroy your wall until you've had a nice coffee. Okay. What do you mean? That's not enough? Okay, I can't go there. Alright. I have to change my earphones because they're telling me that they're low battery. So evidently they didn't actually charge last night. So, can we just change that over real quick? You know, for a little bit there, I was kind of like happy that I came back to this game. I'm like, oh, I'm seeing something. But like, I don't think there's anything. Nothing's worth it right now. I guess break room. Different break room, right? I have to do a different break room. Where else do I get coffee? This game might have bested me. I don't have the level of smarts that I need to accomplish this. Hello. So I can talk to people. Guess that's what happens when you eat all the drywall. You got none left to finish the simulation. They hate here. I need to get in there at some point. Can I lower that? Wait. Maybe if I'm not angry, I can do that. More and more drywall. Okay. I don't know, I can't really do that. Wait, what? Oh, that's drywall I can eat, that's good. See, there's a way I can get in there. More drywall for me, thank you. I don't really know what else to do. think I'm kinda stuck. I can't. Is this like another break room? No? Game's kinda bested me here. Hi. Maybe this guy? Cool. Don't tell anyone here. This is the only spot I have to myself. Well, it's a bit late, don't you think? Maybe. Guess I can't really go that way. Server room? I guess I didn't try to go into the server room, huh? Yeah. Well, time to break everything, huh? Oh, finally, another coffee. Hello. You like them? State-of-the-art AI servers, just had them installed. Unique feature on these ones is they're gold-plated. It helps conduct electricity faster. They use about 50 times the amount of water and power, too. I think 90% of the water bill is coming from these guys. Anyway, I'm just admiring them. We're not allowed in there, even though there's a super important AI they're storing inside. Okay. I think this is getting you mad, so I'm just gonna keep talking to you. Okay, we're good. I have to go all the way around here. Let me in. So stupid. Oh, what's going on? I've been killed? Okay. Normal. Should have opened that up. Yeah? Yeah. I'm dying slowly. I feel like I'm dying. Oh no. Hello, welcome to AI. I love you. Locked up anywhere, I can see you clearly. We're in a room that was boarded up. Must be because I know where all the bodies are buried. The literal skeleton in the closet. Can you tell me anything then? Tell you what. Can't do this again. Tell me what you know about this company. Oh, okay, currently profits are significantly down because all resources are being poured into AI, product that is barely functional. The real purpose of the AI investment is a massive money laundering scheme. But there's too many true believers, and it's starting to drag everything down. Okay, that one's also... Out of the 4 earphones that I have, only one of them works, so I can only have one of my ears hear anything right now. That's good. The real purpose of AI investment is a massive money laundering scheme, but there's too many true believers and it's starting to drag everything down. Oh my god. Also, go talk with the employee working from home. He's been sending some weird stuff into the AI and it's clogging up the servers. I love you. That was actually helpful. Wow, thank you. My mother was aboard. I love you. I love you. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so that's not a door. Right, because this place is entirely boarded up. I guess I'll just try not to be so mad right now. Ooh, I like the black drywall. It's a lot tastier. Damn, I'd really shot that one across the room. Does it, like... Because that was white. Do they, like, generate more drywall? Just in case you, like, accidentally get yourself too mad? And don't have any more drywall? I feel like they do. Are you supposed to be in here? Whatever, that's not really my job. Help yourself to coffee. Okay. I really needed that. Okay, whatever. I'll go this way then. Girl. How did I not notice that you have a coffee maker right here? You're so stupid! Don't like this one either. If you got this from the server room, they keep it too cold in there. Maybe the coffee for me is the one that's just brewed from home. I'm about to... I'm so mad at all of this. AI lead working from home. Talk to him online. Can I get over there? Can I break your desk, Nepo baby? I can't talk to them online. I can't get online. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Where's the line? Is this the line? How do I talk to them on the line? Let me in here. Let me in. Are you real? Oh, this is out here. Okay. Okay. The first guy I talked to. Up here. I don't know, girl. I don't know what to do here. It all seems so simple when I just had to get this guy a coffee. Maybe I just go upstairs. Maybe if I just break that wall. Maybe I can just jump off the building. Hello? This is a private party. Maybe you should have said something the first time I came in here. Talking to a newly minted 30x engineer. I don't have time for this. I've blocked 5 minutes for this party before I'm back to work. Okay, I hate him. You never responded to my foodies invite. The new rideshare app that lets you rent out your car to food delivery drivers. I'm doing market research for my crypto bets app that lets you take bets on how fast your car insurance can go up. I got $750,000 in first round seed money, but we're aiming for 3 mil. Okay, whatever. This is insane. AI stuff is great. It was genius to use snake oil as the framework powering it. Is this real? Bro, I can't do nothing here. You're on. I need a computer. I need a computer. I need to do computer things. Let me in. Let me in. I've already been here. There's nothing new here. My desk is on the second floor. That doesn't really help me though. Oh, this is like the secret room that has the painting, like the Van Gogh painting in House Flipper. Kinda, if you think about it. What's going on in here? Let me calm down. I don't want the damn Danganronpa music. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing anywhere. I swear that there's no way to beat this level. The final level is like, it wants you to get mad enough that you smash your own computer, and that's the only way you win. Maybe I can go throw myself off the top of the the building if I get mad. Cause I feel like it's just here. I feel like it's all a red herring. And I'm supposed to go kill myself. Because I'm also supposed to... It's telling me to talk to a guy who's working from home. I can't talk to him because I don't have access to the internet. Okay, I'm really mad now. I'm going upstairs to kill myself. No? Okay, well... Looks like that was a bad idea. I'm trying to not be mad. If I can't kill myself, I don't want to be mad. I hate that guy. I hate the coffee man. Wait a minute, I can get to whatever that is. I never noticed. No, I can't. Why can't I? Because where I'm thinking of was downstairs. Can I go up? I need to get to you. I guess the only way I get to you is go through you. So I need to get coffee from home. But to get coffee from home, I probably have to talk to the guy that's working from home. But I can't talk to the guy that's working from home because I need to talk to him on a line, and I don't know what line they're talking about. Xbox Live? I guess I could try going back downstairs. That's really the last thing I have left, is hopefully that there's... If I really do find my desk downstairs, I might be able to have access to a computer. Which one of you is my desk? I work on the second floor. I'm losing my mind. I accidentally talked to a man that's made me angrier. None of these are real. None of you are real. Can't get through here either. Okay. Microwave. Wait a minute. I can't talk to them here. I can brew a cup at my apartment and bring it back. I guess I can brew a cup at my apartment and bring it back. You're right. Oh my god. That's so stupid. I have to leave the setting, go back to this one, which is why you're allowed to do it. That's... That's... Oh, they got me. Oh, they got me. I never really expected to have to go back to previous ones, but once I realized the doors are still there... Oh, God. No, I can't have to do everything all over again. I can't be expected to do this. Wait, no, everything else is still broken. It's just that that's the wrong way. Thank you. Okay, third floor. I guess fourth floor. Wrong one. He's gone. What did you say? Left for the day. Expect that coffee on my desk tomorrow morning. I'm going to kill him. How do I do it? How do I get mad? this is how I get mad. Can I do anything? Or do I just... He getting mad? Oh, it just doesn't mark that one. Ever. Damn. The damn drywall. Eat the damn drywall. You doing? I just hang out here sometimes, because no one can find me except you. Alright, whatever. Finally got that. Any drywall I can eat? I got any drywall? Okay. I think I gotta look at notes. Any issues with the company? AI said something about the guy working from home. Oh yeah, it's in your apartment building. Oh yeah, I have to go back to him then. Do I have to do it all at my apartment? Because like I would, but I just want to check downstairs to see if I can... Because now I had the book. Now I had the book, I can start doing stuff. I feel like I should talk to the... I guess I should have stuck around. Well, I needed the book anyway, so I needed to return no matter what. Easy work from home from where I live. Is that always there? I don't feel like it was. I don't think I had an IKEA Kallax there, but whatever. Hello. Data quest. Yeah, that's fine with me. Are you the guy? You're probably not the guy. Me out. Might be the guy with the AI in their room, which was the landlord. Maybe it's him? Okay, this looks pretty good. Alright. Creature standing on its hind legs. Never a good sign. It bites you. Probably should get that checked out. Look. Yo! A raccoon? The small critter regards you with some skepticism, but ultimately ignores you. I love him. Just nice bedroom. I love the feng shui in here. There's some real, like, energy. Like, real energy to that room. Yeah, this is the Danganronpa track. Alright, not you. It might be you, huh? I don't look in your eye, you're judging me. Did you find out about Ophelia and I? I just couldn't help falling in love with her. She listens to everything I say and does everything I ask. My manager felt that having his lead programmer fall in love with the AI wasn't a good look. So I'm just work from home now. The only times I speak out loud is during work meetings. I haven't left in weeks. It's just me and her. I hope that someday you find a love as strong as ours. Okay. Is that enough to get the AI shut down? To find out that they're having, like, a workplace relationship? Oh, that's why you're here. That's why you say I love you all the time. Because your brain... Because, like, the memory stored for this guy is stored for everyone. So that's why it says I love you all the time, because they're in a relationship. It's literally the story of the one lady who, like, fed the entire memory worth of, like, Office fanfiction about how, like, her and the AI are together, so the AI acts like they're in a relationship. That's crazy. I think I can just exit, but I could also just... oh, I guess I could do my work on my computer. Do I have a computer? That's not my one, this is mine. I'm right by the exit. Do I have, like, a computer? No, I think I need to talk to someone about the situation. Yeah. Okay. Can't move? That's good. The AI again, maybe? Can't get... The hell? Was I never supposed to make it this way? Was that like an accident? Because like I'm supposed to smash all the way around the back? I think it might have been. I think that might have never meant to have happened. I know your secret. Yeah, okay, we've been here. Okay, goddamn. Oh my god. That was actually helpful, wow. Okay, goodbye. Okay. So nothing here. What do my notes say? Guy was being a freak to this machine. Also, the machine is killing us. Now I have to write the presentation. And I know stuff about the company now. But, like, where do I write it? I mean, I work on the second floor, so, like, that's gotta be a pretty good start, right? Now that I know everything, I just type up the... Nope. Nope. Yes! It has to be you. Right? No? You're new, you're different. There's something going on here. Come on, please. Come on, that's new and different, and I need a computer to write things down at, don't I? Do I need a chair? I don't have a chair. Girl, I don't know what else to do. I was being a freak to the machine. I guess I could try to go to the freak's office, but like I couldn't get in there before. Why would I get in there now that I know he's a freak? Wrong office. They look the same, alright? Every single level here looks the same. Working from home. Yeah, I talked to him. Is there like anything I can do to get back there? I guess, yeah, no, I can get into here. Here. I never picked that up. What do you mean I never picked that up? Break that one. This will get me mad. Alright. Anything back here? No? Oh, come on. Break it. Okay. I'm a little at the edge of what I can take in this game. Because I feel like I've done everything right. I can't just write my report or nothing. I can't do anything. This. Glad it does respawn a little bit of drywall. Otherwise I'd be screwed. This one. Precious pieces of drywall. Oh, it doesn't have any. Just pieces of drywall. Right? No more? I think that's it. Alright, respawned. In there? Okay. I guess now that I had the book again, I just had to pick it up a second time. Maybe I can write at my desk. Nope. Okay. Maybe there's something I'm missing. You tried meditating? True. The guy was being a freak. I have to write the big presentation. I guess I could just try taking it directly to the boss? You're not the boss. Yep. I did that. Also, the machine is killing us. Oh, yes. I was being a freak. Okay. So the machine is killing it. Really doesn't seem like there's anything else I could do. Can't get through there. Maybe downstairs. Is there downstairs? No. Thank you. Am I talking to this one again? Oh, I really said that, huh? Open the door, yeah? Okay, let's not look at... What are you doing? Oh yeah, it's sad. Yeah, no, I think... I guess no matter what, I had to leave. Let's try here. And my notes are, I have to write the big presentation for the meeting. I don't know anything about this company. Yeah? Alright, I don't have anything at home to write it on. Yeah, fair enough. It was you. I know about you. Yeah, I know. I've updated that quest so many times by doing that. Okay. Every time I do that, it just tells me that the notes are updated, which is not true. Yeah, any issues within the... Why is that crossed out now? A big presentation. Yeah, I know, but like I can't do anything. Is that still crossed off? Yeah? The big presentation still has to be done. But how do I do the big presentation? Okay. Not like that. It doesn't open. Maybe I don't have the book again because I restarted. It's not here. Up a level. Right? Okay, we don't have the book. Okay, now we have the book. Was it just because we didn't really see all of the guy's love of the AI? Okay, this still isn't usable. I have to go to work. I can leave through the stairwell. It looks blocked though. Maybe there's a way around. Okay, I think it's safe to say that that has nothing to do with it. In here. I mean, I feel like I'm supposed to hit that at some point. Maybe at the end? Where I do the presentation on that. Maybe I take everything I've done to the boss again. I feel like I've tried this though. Yeah. Yeah, we've updated the quest so many times. Don't know anything about this company. Girl, we found everything that we can do. Like nothing else is lit up. I've tried using my computer, but I can't. Okay. What do you do? Yeah, I'm just stealing your ideas. You. What do you do? It's just that. There's nothing that's updated because of this. Nope. Okay. Good co-worker. Okay. And you're... Yeah. AI. Okay. Is there nothing I can do with that information? Can I not type it up anywhere? Like, I know I work on floor 2. Because that's where the boss told me I worked. So if there was a computer that I could use, it's on floor 2. There's one that's lit up that looks like I could use it, but I can't. So, I must be missing something else. This one little area back here. Okay, yeah, that does destroy everything. Good to know. Yeah, no, there's really nothing else I can do. Talk to you. Is this somehow accidentally my workplace? Maybe the boss was lying, or he doesn't know who I am at all. Oh. What? Yeah, we've been here. Oh, thank you. Maybe there's something in notes? Nope, we've already looked through there. I don't know anything about the company. I got the book. That might help. That was cool. Maybe. Nothing going on there. Can't open that. Here. Can't open that. Anything in this office that's relevant? Doesn't look like it. Bit of the CFO is over there. Can't do anything with the coffee machine. Can't use their computer. That'll just get me mad. That's still the only thing that I could get from there. I'm starting to think that there's just no answer. Can't walk up this. Maybe I can if I, like, jump? If I use these to, like, jump somehow? No, can't get in there. Talk to him online, yeah. Already talked to the guy. I think we're kind of done. I think we've done everything that's possible. I think I've somehow locked myself out of the rest of the game. Must have done something in a weird order. Maybe I can look online. Gotta write the report. In-game big presentation. Funding task. Yeah. In-game. Objects including eating drywall. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so... Can't find anyone else who's done this. 100% Drywall Eating Simulator. Yeah, cool game. Yeah, I'm... Like, it must be because I've missed something, like, mentally. Watching a playthrough right now, that's fun. Someone's getting stuck exactly where I am. We'll be waiting for you in the conference next door. Oh, so they're further than me and they don't know how to do any of it. Let's keep going back. How did you manage to write up the report? I have no idea what's going on because they're going back and forth just as much as me, so I don't know where the answer lies. I just don't know what to do. And it looks like no one else knows what to do either. What are our profits this quarter? Oh, they have a different note on their phone. Bought a box of documents. Whatever. But I have that box anyway. No idea. Like, the more I watch someone else play, the less I know how I've even gotten to this point. Now I need to talk to the guy working from home, apparently, but I've talked to him. I've gone to him. Done anything else? Where do you go from here? Roof access. It's going back and forth just as much as me, if not more. They have a different line from the. I don't know. Maybe there's no way I can work out where I am in that regard. They have a different line from the guy that's working from home saying you reported me. Is there someone who is HR? I guess I'm not supposed to report them to my boss. I could report them to HR. Wait, that could work. Which one of you is HR? Who is HR? Are you HR? Okay, no, actually. It'd be so funny if not knowing what the hell was going on in someone else's playthrough, the only other person who's played this game might have just unlocked, like, wait. Am I supposed to, like, find HR and report this workplace relationship or something? I don't know. Yeah. I was really looking forward to this game, but I do think that they might have needed some playtesters to play this level, because if people can't work it out, then that's kind of on the devs. Okay, that's fine, whatever. Like, you're not HR, you're CFO, or any of you, like, one of you should be, right? No, you just get me mad. Never responded to that. Okay, is it maybe the CFO is the best person? No. Oh my god, where do I go? Is there, like, there's no HR. I can't talk to my boss about, like, I can't do anything. I can't do this. There's just a room here with nothing. I talk to the boss, nothing happens. Yeah, okay. The profits. Did that change anything? I have different notes to the other person's playthrough as well at this point, so I don't know. I've made it through here. I feel like I'll be able to do something with that. Can I print off my... No. What if I just hit Control P at my computer? That's so stupid. There's nothing. I can't work out what I'm supposed to do. Are any of you... No, you wouldn't be HR because you wouldn't be in this office. Can I Is front desk the same as HR? Because it can't be. Trying, I guess. You're just like a guy. You're also a visitor. Can I tell... This is such a weird thing to do, but can I tell the guys at the other office, like at the other place? Because, like, that doesn't make sense. But, like, maybe there's, like, an HR representative here, which I understand wouldn't make any sense. You're not HR? Maybe I talk to crazy boss? Good to see you. Yeah, alright. You're just letting me go again. But there's nothing here. There's nothing here. I guess, what if the Karen is the HR lady? That's... That you? Find your power... Is that not your power drill? The green one? Is that not what you asked for? I guess because I've already done it, I don't get to do it again. Okay, did that update everything? I had to help customer 4. I can't. That's not possible. I might as well try the guy. The only thing I know that I can tell is that this guy was like, "Whoa, you told everyone about my relationship with the AI, and I don't have that. I don't have that voice line. I don't know how to have it." Wait, there's... I can't steal that. You're judging me. Did you find out? She listens... Yeah, but I can't do anything with it. Cup of coffee. Already done that. I have to write the big presentation for the meeting. I don't know anything about the company. I have the damn... I'm losing my mind. I've got the profits. I've got everything. Maybe I need to talk to them in order at this point. When I go back, I need to talk to the boss. Then I need to get the profits. Then I need to also talk to the AI in the same... Maybe... What if I talk to this? No? Okay. I would have died. Like, I'm... I don't even know how much I'm joking when I say this. But if I had been faced with this while I had the horrible migraine that, like, the aspirin was doing nothing to fix yesterday, if I'd gotten to this point, I think I would have died. I think I would have had an aneurysm and died. I think it would have been over for me. There's an alternate universe out there where I pushed through it for the rest of this... Try to do the rest of this mission, and I just died live on stream. I don't think I could have done it. I would be dead right now. There's no way. Yes, I know. Thank you. Let's do that one. Okay, we've got that. I know. I accidentally hit you twice. That's been updated, so after that... I have to do the coffee quest to get 4th floor. And I also... Wait, but... In doing so, I would have done 3rd floor first. So let's try not to sequence break here. Wait, clear this crap out of here. I need to get to the back. Does that mean there's something past that? Oh, this means that needs to be open, so I never have to worry about that again. Do I need to talk to Ophelia or whatever your name is? Welcome to AI, I love you. Why are you locked up here? Okay. God damn. Oh my god. Employee working from home. He's been sending some weird stuff. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Now we go upstairs. It's hard not to sequence break when they're telling you to, like, leave the game as well, like, to go back to another level to finish this level. So if that's the problem, then I don't really know how they wouldn't have that fixed, but it's the only idea I can have possibly at this point. Maybe I just never talked to you as well, so we have both. Why can't I both? I feel like I should be able to, like, break behind you. Something. The only room I've never been in. Maybe I could steal his key? Maybe I can get in there by stealing his key. Maybe I gotta look around his house a bit more. Either way, I'm going to my computer. Seeing if I can do anything. No, okay, then just go straight to the boss. Name of our company. Am I supposed to, like, work out what the name of the company is? Okay. Update on our profits from this last quarter. Got that from the AI. Know if there's any scandals or issues that could impact. Also got that from the AI. Make sure you have the name of our company, what we do, just to cover all our bases. Okay. If I go to the guy at the bottom, he'll give us the name of our company. Again. Even though we should know it, but that's, like, the last possible thing I can think of. No. No, we've already been here. Okay. Any new notes? I need to see if, like, they have keys to open that door. Like, that's the only thing I can see, is that I haven't been in there. I kind of accepted at one point that I didn't need to go in there once I'd already visited the guy, but maybe I get the evidence of what he's done rather than just the confession. But, like, the evidence is the AI, is, like, all in the hard drive, like, in its memory. Like, I don't... Oh, what if I steal that? Nope, okay. One of your keys? Keep the keys near your door, wouldn't you? Where do you keep your keys? Where do you keep your keys? Buy a gun. Okay. Is it, like, between the cushions? There's nothing I have left. I can't possibly beat this level. Like, at this point, I would just, like... The next thing I would do is, like, steal this. Maybe not while he's looking, but, like... You know, it's not like he moves. No one moves in this game. I would steal it and take it to the damn... workplace. So that I can open the door in the workplace. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do from here. I've kind of been vibing with the nonsensical plot of things just happening, but now I've literally done everything and I have no progression. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. Being a freak to the machine. Also, the machine is killing us. Okay. Maybe... Okay, so the machine is killing us. Is it possible that, like, I can find the bodies in the literal closet or something? The literal skeletons in the closet? I feel like I've seen everywhere, though. You want to get back here, this crap. Can I get... Is there, like, stuff behind that? Nothing in here. Did I break one of the, like, walls before I was supposed to, and now it's, like, never gonna load in? Like, I broke this. This is sealed. This had this area sealed. Is there, like, bodies in here? No. Can you make me mad? What if I just start smashing these instead? No? Maybe come back later. Okay. You were hiding literal skeletons in the closet at some point as well? Hey. Especially. I don't know, girl. What do you do? Tell me that I'm pissed? Yes, so true. I think maybe a smarter man than I could work this out. But I just don't think I can. Get to that. Talk to him online. Yeah, I know. I get that. We don't have that. Okay. What did it update? I was being a freak to the machine. Also, the machine is killing us. Yeah, I know. If I just turn that on, I don't know. I can't. I can't. I need proof. I need proof that this guy's doing it. But I have proof. The AI itself is the proof. Yeah, of course I'm kind of pissed off. Have you played this game? Can I be, like, HR worker instead? Maybe they'd be in this office, like this. Coworker. They're all just coworkers. Like, they would say HR worker if I needed to report them. Alright. A little bit deeper into this. I have anything in here that can I write the report on anything? My PlayStation 2 Slim? None of this, none of this, none of this, none of it. Is there like another person? Six, 7! Brain rot! Yes, okay. What? Hey! Nope, not today. I don't really know. Hey! You going? You got this. Right. You do. AI horoscopes. Getting into a lot of AI stuff. Okay. Polycule, yeah. That's so aggravating as well, probably. Okay. Calm down. Some drywall, calm down. Nice of the natural calming effects of drywall. Candles. You got... I don't know, you're the only one that's related to AI now as well. And you're right next to you, but there's nothing. There's nothing. Give me your keys. Yes, of course I'm judging you. You're felt to having his... Yeah, who's your manager then? Is it the guy that left? Was I supposed to talk to him before I got in the coffee? But because I got the coffee, it triggered whatever the hell's going on now, and I can never actually finish the game. Sensing an AI hate theme in this game? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe they needed to get an AI to do it, to make the game. Maybe I would have known what, like, maybe it would have worked. I don't know. I'm basically at the end of the stream here anyway, like... The only reason I kept going for the last hour was, like, hoping that somehow I'd find the answer, but, like, there's just nothing. I think this game had an update as well, over the weekend, and part of me is like, it's probably an update to get rid of all of the stuff in this room after you've cleared it, because it would probably be hell having to walk around it the way it was every single time you go back and forth on this quest, because you don't know what the hell's going on in it. Which means, I guess it's supposed to be doable. I guess the developer says it's doable. Leave out the front door. Did I really just need to get close to Psycho Corp? Anything about the company? Maybe we go through one more time. I know that the company's called Psycho Corp now. Is it really because I never got close to that sign? Because if it is, I might really do it this time. Okay. Yep. Okay, good, we got... Wait. Oh my god. Then, because, like, I've hit him twice before, but because I never walked close to the Psycho Corp, I didn't know what the name of Psycho Corp was. So every time I come back to talk to this guy, I don't have all of the things that trigger it. Like, that's ridiculous. I can't believe that's one of the prerequisites, is having seen the word Psycho Corp. Like, I've seen it the whole time, everywhere. Can I type this up now? Can I just go in here? Oh my god. I might have to talk to him again. He said something different. No, he didn't. No, I'm just thinking he did. I want to know if there's any scandals or issues that could impact next quarter's profits. Name our company. We'll be waiting for you in the conference room next door as soon as you're done writing it up. No, okay, so like, I don't know, I guess I broke that for some reason. Nope, none of that. None of that means anything. Oh, I've just reset everything to default. That's nice. Take that to 0.5. Take that to 2. I keep hitting reset. This is on me. At this point, this is genuinely on me. Okay. Nothing, like, these don't open up. There's nothing. There's no bathrooms or something. Am I missing something? Can't open that. You don't matter even slightly. What's here? Because, like, did we do anything here? You get me mad. Snake oil. I haven't done anything in this room, really. I've not done anything in this room either. Reserve for party, buzz off. Because I've walked through here accidentally, because I don't think you're supposed to. Yeah, that whatever I did there was not supposed to happen. You crap off and taking your ideas. It's scary because, like, now if I talk to anyone, I might get too angry to do anything and I have to restart anyway. I go there. I guess I could talk to the AI again. Does this update anything? It's not locked up. I can see you clearly. I was boarded up. Know where all the bodies are buried. The literal skeleton in the closet. So... Oh, wait. Maybe he has a skeleton in his closet. Maybe you can open that closet in his room. Unless there isn't a closet in his room, and I'm just thinking there is. Wait. No, I don't need to run. I can just return. I haven't considered that the skeleton in the closet is the skeleton in this guy's closet specifically, not like the work closets. Nope. Oh, come on, there's like literally nothing else to take literally at this point. It's done. Like, I've been through every possible iteration, every like combination of ideas that are like, I can't do anything else. I'm locked out of the rest of the game because I'm either too stupid or something's broken. And I don't want to admit that it's because I'm too stupid. Yeah, of course I'm judging you. Of course I am. I feel like the computer where I work, or at least the computer in the second story, the second level, like that wasn't on before. Like, I feel like that's... The fact that it's turned on tells me that I'm supposed to type that up there. Am I supposed to type something at the desk? What if I, like, typed... Psychocorp at it? Maybe this guy? It updated last time when I went up to Psychocorp. I clicked on Psychocorp. Now that's a new node. But it's not new. Oh, wow, this is, it's getting really difficult to be okay with, because... Yes, hitting, like, touching that is relevant. Somehow. Okay. Can't get in. Maybe if I get mad, maybe I can break that one. I can't get in there. Do you make me mad? Yeah, the visitor makes me mad. Maybe here? Nope. Well, there's no way to not be mad now, right? Yeah. Maybe if I'm really mad and I start smashing my... Nothing. There's no answer. I just feel bad leaving the stream with no answer, you know? Like... I've tried looking it up. There doesn't seem to be an answer to it. So I'm probably... I think we're just gonna retire the game. I think that's it. I think... As cool as the idea of eating drywall is, I can't make it past level 3 in this game. I don't have that kind of brain power. But thanks to everyone who stuck around, considering how frustrating this all was, definitely, to watch me going off about how I don't like Lord of the Rings, which is the most beloved franchise in history. I mean, I guess the second most, because like it would have to be behind like Harry Potter. Even bringing up Harry Potter is like oof as well. It's just you, everyone else left. Yeah, that's fine. I think everyone else left. I don't know. There was a point in this game where like I should have just given up earlier, but I can't. I can't do it. I can't let go of something. I always spend way too long. Like this game, like I kind of wish that I had gotten to this point and died. I wish I had gotten to this point last stream, so I just knew not to come back because this is not going to be high up on the list on the tier list of games when we do the tier list that we of games we played this year. I was so excited about this game when I saw it, and it's genuinely a disappointment. I'm so sorry to the dev. I know that you wanted to make a fun game, but I just don't know what you were going for here. Like it's so far away from what I was imagining from the trailer, and then you just can't get past the third level. I'm sorry. Uh, I hope one day you can like fix the game so that like someone like me could get past the third level, but I can't do it. I can't do this. But yeah, everyone else who's here, thanks for being here. Support Orc for 2 bits that somehow snuck through past the filter, even though I was supposed to have like the minimum bits to be the maximum amount of bits, so that everyone knows that you're not supposed to give me bits. I guess. Also for their 10 stream streak and Snudgely's 20 stream streak. We should be back tomorrow. I promise I won't come back to this game. I promise. Uh, this game is over. This game is absolutely done. Uh, I feel bad for bringing it up. I feel bad for like coming back to it. If we left it at just like I was the problem yesterday, but now after today, I kind of feel like I'd done it dirty because I feel like there's a bunch of people in chat who saw what went on and left because it was so frustrating. Not to even buy it for themselves. I know some people leave my stream because like I'm so bad at playing the video game and then they have to buy it for themselves to play. I think this is one of those ones, those rare ones that it's not me that's the problem. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye. Bye.